Welcome back to ciLiving. Wendy Ives is here with a fall-themed project that you can make at her studio.
Yes.
So, Wendy, how do we do this?
Well, this is one of my favorite new projects that I learned from another studio. And it's very simple. I kind of dumbed it down for everyone, so it's really easy. You start with a piece of pottery.
Okay.
And then you choose your paint colors, which I'm choosing a kind of a winter theme because we're doing snowflakes. You can do really any season you want, but snowflakes are the easiest. So then I chose my colors.
Okay.
And then I started, you can really do any kind of design you want on the whole plate, but you have to color the entire plate with 3 coats of paint.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
either you can do, I chose 5 colors. You could do stripes, you could do circles, you could do squigglies, whatever. I chose circles just because I find that interesting. So I kind of just started with one color and I kind of even out, you know, the space with colors so their kind of colors are evenly dispersed. So that's kind of step 1.
So you said you have to go over it with 3
coats
of paint.
Yes.
So how long do you have to kind of let it dry in between?
Once it loses the wet shiny look, you're ready to go on to the next coat. But
oh wow!
I painted this one last night, so I did each color. I did it once, filled up the whole plate with all the different colors, went back and did it a second time and did it a third time, just so I knew that it was nice and covered.
Gotcha. Okay, so then once we have it covered like this.
So now the fun part is I have a really great stamp, a snowflake stamp, you know, for like scrapbooking.
Right.
And then you dip these.
Oh, I have water
You've
here.
got water over there.
Dip them in water?
You stick them in water, and then you would just push them down onto the plate, and then I take a sponge to kind of seal them off.
Oh, yeah.
And then just so because you don't want the paint to seep under it when we put the black all over the top.
I see.
And when I'm painting and adding images, I like to go in odd numbers. It just gives it more symmetry, I guess.
Sure.
Yep. So stick with odd numbers. So we probably.
Should I do it in the middle or should I do it kind of toward the end?
You know, you can. Let's see. You can do it in the end. I don't care.
In the middle?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's do middle.
And it's okay.
We'll make it a very snowy plate. Oops,
yes.
wait.
And it's okay if it overlaps. All right. There.
Every snowflake is unique.
Yep, that's right. Well, we're just going to pound it down so that you can't see that.
Okay, perfect.
You'll never know.
It'll look beautiful.
All right, so then after you have everything sealed down and you're making sure you don't have any seams anywhere, we're going to use this matte glaze. So it's flat. This is matte.
Okay, so it'll be like a flat black.
Yeah, because everything else is shiny.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So then we're looking at the ones over here a little bit that have the leaves on them. You can see that the leaves are shiny, but the plate itself is like a dark black.
Exactly. And so with this matte glaze, we're just going to paint this front and back, but obviously for today we're just going to paint the front.
Okay.
And you're going to paint that 3 times, letting it dry between each coat. And sometimes if you're painting on top of paint, it takes a little bit longer. So we're not going to worry about that because I did another one. I painted this one this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because it's easier to pull the images off when the plate is a little damp, because I don't recommend letting it dry like overnight.
Completely,
no,
sure.
because sometimes it's really hard to find the images if you don't know where they are, if you let it dry too long.
Right.
So,
it's very relaxing, this painting. I feel like coming to your studio and just doing a class or something would just be the most chill vibes.
Yep, and you can come do this anytime you want. All right, so.
And so then now we have this one, and it's time to peel it off. Now we have this one,
and this is like the best part of the whole class.
Okay, great.
I think. You're just gonna, and I find it easy to take the ones that are on the end, because I like to have some hanging over so you can at least get started. And you're just going to pull these off.
Pull them off. Oh, I see. And then it makes, how cool. And then the snowflakes are right there.
Yep. And I have a little pin here. So when you can't quite get underneath it, you can use the pin.
I see.
And pull it off.
Yeah. So then ultimately you're revealing the shape and the color,
and the color
that was underneath. So then that makes sense of why we did the color first. And then I think that also can kind of give you some strategy of how you want to paint depending on what you kind of want to show through your designs, and what different designs you have.
If you if you make a little mistake and you actually scrape the color, you can always go back and fill that in.
Oh, sure, fill that in. That's the great thing about crafting, is there's sort of no wrong answers and mistakes.
Exactly, it's super easy.
And so if somebody would like to come and make one of these at your studio, what do they have to do?
Just make it, you can make an appointment and come in, and we can walk you through the process, or just give us a call.
And you two can make your very own artful designs, plate or pumpkin.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Wendy, for being here and for teaching us how to do both of these. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.